As we know, there are only a small number of industries that we actually put a PHO order on, and places like hair salons, personal service settings, establishments, those were, as well as restaurants, bars, pubs, nightclubs, those types of facilities, as well as gambling facilities. So yes, what we are putting in place and what we will have more details about next week is how the process for providing the information to every sector about what are the parameters that you need to have in place to be able to safely open. And this is not just me, so I'm not the one who can tell what makes things safe for everybody. We have public health inspectors, our environmental health officers who do this as well in the public health side, and we have you in the industry side who know their industry best and are able to say within the parameters, here's a plan that we can come out with. So yes, that was what we have been working on, is where people can go, what are their connections, and how can we make sure that they get the guidance that they need. They can submit, this is how we'll do it, and we'll come up with a provincial recommendations spreadsheet, best practice for everybody to use in that sector. And so that is the work that we're starting and that we'll be doing over the coming weeks, and you'll hear more about the details of that next week. Those businesses that have closed during the last couple of weeks, even though they were not ordered to. Part of that is a reflection of all of us doing our part and trying to make sure that we're reducing as much as possible the connections that we have in the community. And there are many examples of how those, I'm thinking of retail in particular, bookstores and clothing stores and others who've gone to a mixture of online and in person, and how that can be done safely. And those are things as well that we need to have a provincial approach to, so that it's a level playing field for everybody, and also so that we can build confidence, because we as the consumers, there's a lot of concern still and fear about how this is going to work, and none of us want to see us sliding back to having outbreaks in our community. So it is part of my job and part of our job in public health and with the ministries, the government, to work with each sector to say this is the guidance, and once you've met these conditions you can open safely, and then I can say to all of us, yes, this is how we're going to do it safely over the coming months. So that is all in process. I can't tell you exactly the details right now. And I mentioned this a bit yesterday. Please don't send it all to me right now, because I can't open all of these and I don't have the expertise. We have a process that is being formalized, and we'll be giving more information in the coming days about that.